guys, it's coffee time. And I just got done opening up the things that you guys sent me for Christmas, which was like, got weirdly emotional for me because, not like I didn't start just like blubbering and crying all over the place, but I was just thinking about how amazing it is to have so many people like supporting me and like thinking that I'm worth sending things to and sending, you know, like letters of encouragement and all of that. It's just insane. Like, yeah, anyway, I talk about that in the video anyway, but it's gonna take me a couple days to edit because it's way longer than my other unboxing gift whatevers have been. So, yeah, and I took everything off of me that was like an accessory or like clothing, except for these, because my wrists got really cold. I took them off and suddenly my hands were like, what happened? And I was like, oh no, I'm sorry. So, yeah. So now, I've got these on, and whenever that video goes up, hopefully tomorrow, whenever that video goes up, you will, see who got them for me. But they're so comfy. I loves them. Also, I got this little turret. What are you doing? I got this little turret, and in the video, I could not figure out how to make it talk because, like, you switch it on and it's got, like, the little LED light, and then there's a button. I didn't realize this was a button.
Are you still there? Preparing to dispense product. Goodbye.
He's so cute. So he's sitting underneath my monitor, like a fancy. Oh, let's see, what else happened today? Oh! My fighting stick came in the mail. So excited! Now, you guys have probably heard me talk about fighting sticks and how I am not very good with them. So I was talking with a friend of mine about how to get better with fighting sticks. And I was like, I really want to buy one, but I don't want to spend like a lot of money. So what's a good but cheap fighting stick? And he started laughing and he was like, there really isn't a good but cheap fighting stick. Like, the amount of money that you spend on it is how it will feel to play with. And I was like, well, that doesn't make me feel better. But so I was looking at like really good fighting sticks to see how much they cost, and they cost a lot. But there were some 8-arc ones that were on pretty decent sale for Christmas. So I bought myself one. And I don't feel that bad about it, because I feel like with electronics specifically, the worst thing ever is to buy like a cheap electronic device of some sort and then wish that you had just spent like a little extra money to get one that you would want to use and that you would feel good about. So out of all of the things, like, I will buy secondhand ripped up clothing, I will buy you know, cheap versions of food products, but I will typically spend a decent amount of money on, what happened? Oh, I don't think anything happened. Good. I will typically spend a decent amount of money on electronic gadgets, and I am so excited. You're so pretty! I was pressing the buttons on it. Here, I'll show you.
Oh, oh, I just love you so much. You're just so pretty. You're just so pretty.
I was sitting there just pressing the buttons. Like, no video game was on. I was just sitting there with it in my lap, just pressing the buttons, and I was like, this is awesome. Oh, and the stick on it is really nice. It's really, like, focused. I like it a lot. So I'm gonna be practicing with that because I want to get good with fighting sticks. I want to get better. So that's the new plan. Yeah, let's see, what else? What else happened today? Not much. This is my first day back to work, and a bunch of people didn't show up to work, and my boss was kind of like, not happy about it, because we were all supposed to tell them what days this week we were going to be taking off. And I was like, I'm not taking off any days, flex! And because we all got Monday off. And then I came into work, and there was like, no one there. Like, so few people. Like, the people that I expected to be there were there, but there were a lot of people who just did not show up. My boss was like, am I gonna have to write people up? Is this what's gonna happen? I was like, uh-oh. So, hopefully, most of those people wrote in, like, turned in paperwork to miss those days, but maybe not. I don't know.
But yeah. What you think? Huh?
Sometimes when I'm filming, like, he's really been craving attention ever since I got home. He's been like following me around and rubbing against my legs a lot, which he does anyway, but like, typically he does it passively, like, oh hey, you wanna pet me? No, okay, then I'm just gonna go about my business. So he like jumped in my lap immediately when I sat down. And then when I started setting up to film, he left. It's like he knows. He's like, oh, you're not gonna pay attention to me. Nope. Have I told you guys about our haunted doorbell? Our doorbell will go off randomly all the time. I started filming this right before this. I filmed like 30 seconds and then the doorbell went off and I was like, who's at the door? No one was there. This has happened so many times. And it's not a ditcher because I have sat there and stared at the doorbell while it's gone off in the house. So I think it's just like shorting. Weird. It's having issues. But,
What you doing?
But, yeah. So we've been like, yay, haunted doorbell, that's super exciting. So now when the doorbell goes off, I talk to the house. Like the doorbell went off and I was like, please, can I just film? And then you can ring the doorbell all you want, but I just want to film without the doorbell going off. That would be nice. And then I started filming. So if the doorbell goes off, the house and I are going to have some words. But hopefully it won't go off.
Oh, yeah. Today was a good day. Today was a fun day. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. I hope you guys had a good day. And
I'm gonna put these back on because they're cold. I keep taking them off and then being like, oh, I'm fine. And then my wrists are cold and I want it back on.
they're so cute. They're just so cute. I love them.
They're from Crazy Jane Knits.
Ooh, yeah. Anywho, yeah, I'm gonna go, but I hope that you guys had a good day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye. Mwah.